Hello folks, welcome to my space station. Okay, in my bomb roller, barrel roller, cannon construction thing, people have been asking how the hell does it work. So, I'm going to explain how it works and cover a few basics on how to make your own one. For that, you need to go to my compatriot on Earth. Over to me! Thanks me, and now over to much lower resolution me. Whoosh! Yep. Yep. Okay, enough of the introductions, let's rock. Where to start? Start with the simplest thing. How I move everything along. Right, over here, this is just a forcer. I've talked about forcer motors, this uses the same principle. Place a forcer, it's in your wire menu. Wire, it's under wire physics, forcer. Set the, on this I've set the distance to the distance between there and there, but about 10 short, so it'll push all the way. Set the multiplier to 99,000. And then just plonk it down. This has an input of something like 300. It's set to offset force. The rails either side are super iced, so everything just slides across lovely. And really it works fine. Bit of super ice, few forces, lovely. That's the movement. Another forcer. This one forcer drives this, all the bits that are pink. That's all done using the advanced ball socket. The bits sticking off them are grabbers. To move the barrels from one lane to another, I just use a grabber, but I've set the weight to 250 on them and toggled the gravity on the grabber itself. The reason you want to put the gravity up on them, the weight up on them, is if not, you get a lot of wobble off one. Here I have a regular grabber, I've done nothing to it. If I pick it up, how much does this thing weigh? This weighs... This is 100 weight. As you can see, it's wobbling around like... well, it just keeps wobbling. This one on the other hand, I've brought up to 250. While it still wobbles, it stops a damn sight quicker than this one. Oh, I'll even grab this one, try and stop it. Shimmy. Shimmy. Just give it a second, and it stops. Even though these have no gravity on them, because the grabber you can set to toggle the gravity of anything it grabs, they still have air resistance, because things in Gmod have air resistance. So you bring that thing's weight up, and it will grab and fling things better than it normally would. Okay. What else do I use to make this? I used the nailer. Lots of people have asked how I've welded it together, and it's with a nailer. It's a wire nailer. It comes in wire. They've come in wire for a very long time. But most people tend to use ranges. I haven't. I've instead used a delay timer. As you can see here, this is the weld timer, because I've named it. It's delay. The click is in that button. Right, so how does that work? I push this button. Timer is started, which is in that constant value. As that ticks up, the barrel is slowly making its way around. When the timer counts down, it fires that and tells those grabbers to turn on. So it's like fire, grab, lift, flick. To use a delay timer, go to wire, go to time, go to delay. They'll have a couple of inputs. Click you want to be a button, like this one. Delay you want to be a value. how long between pressing the button to outputting a 1 do you want? So for this one, my delay is 20 seconds, shown here. Then it's got hold. Hold is how long you want the output to be 1. The hold on this one is 30 seconds. So, I've got the time shown there, and I've got the value out there. So if I click the button, I floored the value on this. If I put it there and zoom right in, see 4, 5, because Y does it to however many points it is after the 0. 12, 13, 14. Isn't this fun, kids? Bunch Bernard. Right, that was 20 seconds, so it's now outputting a 1. In 30 seconds, it'll output 0, and then it will all reset itself. There's also a reset, but you don't need that unless you screw up and want to reset it right there and then. That's why that's not got any of them connectors. See? No resets. See? It didn't reset because 20 is how long I told it to delay. It's holding it for 30 seconds. And now it'll all reset. Da-na! And that's how I made this whole thing work. The only other thing I'd have to explain is the gyroscope that sets the... I use the gyroscope the same way I do my engines, so it's pretty much if gyroscope value is in range, grabber is on, and it goes for 180. That's pretty much it. That's how it works. I think I've explained it. Oh yeah, nailers are quite short range, you don't want to go more than 10 units. If you haven't got a measuring stick, then just sort of keep working it till it works. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Just you know, have a go at making your own now. Awesome. As always, I'm Big Adam, and I make crap tutorials. Yay!